Hi and welcome to this short yoga sequence, which is especially for calming the breath. So we're going to do a lot of breathing exercises during this time. It's a short sequence, so it's just for a time of the day that you feel like you really need it. You might be feeling particularly stressed, so you might want to do this before bed, but it can be for any time of the day that you feel like you need it. So let's get started. So we're going to start in child's pose. So I'm going to ask you to keep your knees close together, chest onto thighs, and bring your arms, hands back behind you. So you can just clasp hold of your feet, or you can just have your palms facing upwards on the mat. So I want you to focus on your breath here. Forehead to mat may be better for this. And just do 5 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And then just bringing your hands forward in front of you on the mat. I'm just going to separate our knees, toes meeting, and then we're just going to thread through each side. So I'm going to start with my left arm going under the right, and then when you're here, just breathe in through the nose, out through the nose 3 times. And then just do the same on the other side. So threading under, cheek to the mat, 3 nice breaths. And then just one more time on each side. So cheek to mat, in through the nose, out through the nose 3 times. And then last one on the other side. And then just really gently come up into tabletop on your mat. And just stay here for 2 good breaths, filling those lungs and then emptying those lungs. And then we're just going to come to seated on our mats. Okay, so we're going to go into butterfly legs. So we're going to have the soles of our feet together. You can have as little or as much space as you want between your heels and your body. So I'm going to go for wide today, but if you're feeling flexible or you just want that tension in the thighs, then just bring it closer to your body. And we're just going to focus on our breathing here. So we're going to put our hands either on our knees or on the mat, either side of your body, just like that. So wherever you feel like you want your hands to be. I'm going to put mine on my knees today. And we're just going to do 10 really good breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And this is really important. You don't rush the breath. It's not a race, it's just listening to your body. And the purpose of this short sequence is just to calm the breath down and in turn calming the mind down. So we're just going to do 10 in through the nose and out through the nose. If at any point you feel like you need to release through the mouth, then please do that. some people find that keeping it in through the nose and out through the nose for extended amounts of time might make you feel a little bit lightheaded, and we don't want that. So if you do feel like you need to breathe out through the mouth, then just please do so. Okay, so now we're just going to bring our feet slightly in, parting the soles and just going into easy seated pose. So now we're going to link our breath to some gentle movement. Okay, so we're just going to do some angel arms. We're going to do 10 of these. Okay, so it is just palms facing up to the ceiling and then meeting at the top into prayer hands, and then on the way down the palms facing down. So what we're going to do, that was just one to show you. We're just going to, so I'll say linking our breath to our movements. So we're going to keep it nice and slow and controlled, and we're going to aim for 10 of them. If you can maybe do, I don't know, half of them in through the nose, out through the nose, and the other half you want to breathe out through the mouth, then please do that. But just listen to your body, and it's whatever, it's your breath, your practice, whatever you feel like doing today. Okay, so we're going to start. Raise our arms up, prayer hands above your head, and then turn the palms to face down. So just trying to link the breath. So inhaling on the way up, and then exhaling on the way down. I'm going to do the last 5 with the breath through the mouth. So it does take some concentration and some practice to link breath to movement, but once you master it, it is a really effective way of really calming and most importantly controlling your breath, so not becoming overwhelmed by it. Okay, so we're just going to take a few breaths, just centre ourselves, close your eyes if you want to, just feeling nice and relaxed. So now we're just going to turn on our mats. Just going to extend our legs out in front of us. So we just keep our toes active, so that just means keeping your toes pointing to the ceiling. Okay. So now what I'm going to ask you to do is just do a gentle forward fold. If you need a slight bend in the knees, that's fine. So if your knees are bent, you just rest in your belly and chest on those thighs. So you can just take hold of your feet and just let the head hang. Just enjoy a few breaths here. And if you have managed to keep your legs straight, then just taking hold of the insides of your feet and just relaxing that neck. No tension in the neck or the head, just relaxing all the muscles in the neck, the head and the face. You can even put a cushion under here if that helps also. I'll just show you. That's quite a nice one. And then you just take hold of your feet and just rest. And then just gently coming out of that, just walking your hands up your body. Okay, so we're coming towards the end of the breathing exercises now. I just wanted to finish on something I learned. It is really calming for the central nervous system, really soothing. It's called the Hummingbird, which we'll find out very soon why it's called that. So I'd like you to just get into a nice easy seated pose, cross legs. And what you do with your hands is up to you. So traditionally you would choose a mudra, which is the positioning of your hands and fingers. This one's probably the most well-known one, and you just pinch your pointer finger and your thumb together and just rest the backs of your hands on your knees, or if you feel more comfortable, then just taking hold of your knees. And just enjoy nice straight spine, shoulders up and back. And then we're going to go into humming bee. So I'll show you first. So humming bee is you're going to take a nice big inhale, and then on the exhale, so the length of the exhale, you're just doing a slight humming bee through the mouth and the lips. Now you will probably feel a little bit silly at first, but when you've actually done it, you will realise it is actually really, really calming. And like I said, the central nervous system really picks up on the vibration and the humming. So it's a really good exercise. So if we do 3 of our bee hums, just in this position to begin with. So inhaling, and for the length of the exhale, just a slight humming. Okay, so you can close your eyes. So when you've come to the end of your first set and you're managing to do it straight faced, then good, congratulations. It will take a few goes to get used to it. So this time around we're going to take away one of our senses, so we're just going to cover our eyes, just like this. So don't press too hard, and then just doing the same again. So breathing in, and before you continue, we're going to take away another sense. So we're going to push our thumbs into our ear flaps. So we've taken away 2 senses. Gently take away everything, and then just blink open your eyes, hands to heart center, nose to finger